Hello, everyone. How are you? This week I thought we could talk a little bit about something called character traits. Character traits are things that we know about ourselves, acceptable character traits and things that we appreciate about ourselves. So when you look in the mirror in the morning, when you wake up, what do you see? Well, if I look in the mirror in the morning, I can see that I have brown hair, I have blue eyes, I wear glasses, I have little ears, whatever we kind of notice as far as a physical feature. But instead of taking a look at what some of those physical features are, what do you really see on the inside? When you look in the mirror in the morning, what do you really see on the inside? How do you see a reflection of what the inner you is, the person that is on the inside? So we're going to take a look at some of those things today. We're going to take a look at some of the good things about yourself and about the things that are on the inside. So you have to really stop and think about the fact that no two people are alike. No two people see things the same way. They don't see things the same way that I do. Nobody else is going to picture those things the same way that I do. So have you ever wondered, what is the inside of you like? What do you really see about the kind of person that you are? What character traits do you see? And really kind of thinking about, there's more to you than just you. More to you than what people can see on the outside. There's more to you than if you have brown hair or blonde hair, brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes, a beautiful smile, a beautiful outside appearance. But what is on that inside appearance that we're going to look at? And we're going to really see how you see yourself and how other people see you as well. What good qualities do you have that other people really like and appreciate about yourself? But most importantly, what do you really like and appreciate about yourself? Okay, so let's think about this. We know that if we look at ourselves when we get up in the morning or we take a look at who we are, we can describe ourselves. I can describe myself as having blue eyes, brown hair, I wear glasses, I wear contacts. Today I have on a purple shirt, I have on tennis shoes. Those are things that I see about myself and that everybody else can see. But what are some of those qualities about myself, the character traits about myself? Okay, I think I'm a pretty happy person. I'm a pretty friendly person, pretty kind, an honest person, cheerful person, a pretty dependable person. Those are some other words that would describe the kind of person that I am. So think to yourself now, what are some words that describes the person that you are? Not how you look as far as your physical features of what your hair color, your eye color, your clothes. What are some things that people have said that they've liked about you or that you really like about yourself? Okay. Sometimes it's a little hard to think of those things. If you were kind of thinking to yourself there, it's a little difficult to kind of think about those. So we're going to kind of go through a little bit of some examples of what are some good character traits that maybe you have or you think that you might have about yourself. Your attitude. What is your attitude like? Do you have a good attitude? Do you look for the good in other people? Do you have a positive attitude where even if things go down in a rough way, you're having a bad day, you're going to be like, hey, we can turn this around and we're going to have a really positive day. Is that what your attitude is like? Or maybe you don't have that great of an attitude. Maybe you're somebody that doesn't like to find things more positive. As soon as we get down, we kind of stay down. What is your attitude really like? Is that something that when you look at the inside of you, the inner you, that's something that you really pride yourself on? Maybe one of your character traits could be that you're very polite. Maybe you're very, another word for that could be courteous. You use a lot of manners. Please, thank you, you're welcome. May I get that for you? Can I help you hold the door? not interrupting when somebody is talking, waiting your turn, sharing, making sure that you're expressing a lot of those cares for other people. Being dependable. Are you somebody that people can count on? When you are getting ready for a job, does your boss know that, you know what? Hey, I know they're going to be there every day. If they work 10 to 3 every day, I know that they're going to show up because they're a very dependable worker. They will always be here when I need them. Do you have a lot of enthusiasm? Are you pretty excited about things? Always showing that happiness and excitement for all kinds of things. It could be something new that's happening, maybe something that maybe you're a little nervous about, but yet you're still really enthusiastic about it and very excited. You're always looking forward to things, feeling very motivated. Friendly. Are you a friendly person? When you meet somebody new, do you introduce yourself? Do you want to make sure that somebody new can meet other people? Do you want to make new friends? Keep your old friends? Are you a very friendly person? Thinking about your health. Is that something that you pride yourself on, that you really work really hard to have really good health? Making good food choices, exercise choices. You're out walking, taking care of your body, getting good sleep. It's not always about just food and exercise, but making sure that you're taking care of the whole you. Getting enough sleep, talking through things that maybe are bugging you or having problems with. You're taking care of everything that you do to make sure that your whole self is in the right place. Another character trait maybe that would describe you would be being honest. Are you an honest person? Are you truthful? Do you tell the truth? Are you fair to other people? Being fair is kind of a tough task. Making sure that everybody feels that they are getting the same amount of something or the same quantity or quality of something. Making sure that that fairness and truthfulness and honesty is always there. Do you show what we call initiative? Initiative is your get up and go kind of person. You like to kind of take control and start things that are happening. You don't have to wait until somebody says, hey, can you go move those things out of the way? Maybe you see that, or you know that there's going to be an activity that's going to be starting and you just get up and go help to get it ready. You don't have to wait for somebody to ask you to do it. Loyalty. Are you a loyal person? Are you loyal to your family, loyal to your friends? That means that you'll never leave them. You'll always be there. If they need you for something, you're going to be somebody that they can call on, somebody that they can rely on. Know that you're not going to say anything bad about them. No matter what they have to share with you or maybe talk with you about, you're going to be loyal and you're going to be true to them. Are you a neat person? Neat or tidy? Or are you a messy person? What kind of person are you? Neatness can come in many ways. Is your bedroom always clean? Is your apartment clean? Maybe your clothes, your appearance that you show to everybody has always clean clothes. You wash your body. You're taking showers. Your appearance to other people is very cleanliness, or you have a lot of cleanliness and tidiness. Or are you messy? Do you keep things a mess? Are you a messy organizer, as people say? I've got piles of stuff everywhere. That would kind of be my classification, I think. But how do you keep your home, your bedroom, your work area? What is all that like? Are you open-minded? Open-minded means if you have an opinion on something and somebody else has a different opinion, are you willing to listen? Not everybody is going to agree with the same things that you agree with. Everybody is different. We all see things differently. So how do you deal with that? Are you open-minded to other people's opinions? Maybe one of your character traits could be that you're very punctual. Punctual means that you're showing up on time. You're never late. Maybe you're always early. Maybe you are always late. What are some of those character traits there? Do you have a sense of humor? Are you somebody that likes to have a good sense of humor, a good laugh, a good joke? You can always see the funny side of things. What are some of those senses of humor that maybe you have? And are you pleasant? Are you a good person? Are you happy? A pleasant voice, a pleasant tone? Are people just kind of attracted to be around you and the way that you talk and the way that you treat other people and what that personality comes out, and you're a very pleasant person? So those are some kind of examples that we have of different character traits. And the reason I kind of went over those is because I really want you to think for this week's lesson of what are some of your important character traits that you have. So I'm going to have this attached to our email that's going to come out. And it says, "There's more to me than you can see." And I really want you to think about these two parts. And the first one talks about 4 good character traits that you believe describe you the best. And I want you to write them in here. Have somebody help you out, or at least identify what some of those are. So, we talked about what some of those character traits are. Not describing what you look like, but kind of how the person that you are. So you would put your name on your paper, and if I were to write my name on mine and think of some good character traits, I would say that I'm very friendly. I'm a very kind person. I'm loyal. And I really like the fact that I do feel like I use a lot of manners and I am polite. So these are things that you can fill in, that you can write in onto your paper. And I think it's backwards for you there. But kind of just identifying what those are and why. Well, I think I'm a pretty friendly person, very talkative and friendly to other people, very nice and kind. I want to make sure that people are being taken care of, and loyal, dependable. And then on the bottom here it says, list 4 good character traits that you would like to develop. So maybe there's some things in your life that you would like to get better at. Maybe you know that there's some things that would be good for you, but you just got to kind of work on them. For me, one of those would definitely be neatness. I am a neat person, but there are so many areas in my life that I could really work on getting that a little bit more. I'm going to put that one down for my first one, is neatness. Now, sometimes these might take a little bit of time for you to think about. Doesn't mean that you need to have them all developed right away, but I'd really like for you to really, think about them with your family, talk about them, and really see if there's some ways that you can talk about what character traits are important to you and to the person that you are. And another thing that I wanted to kind of focus on a little bit too is a lot of these character traits and stuff we learn from other people. So I'm also going to see if we can attach a person that you admire. And I want you to really think about what are good character traits in somebody that you admire. And really think about that. There's a lot of important people in our lives. Our moms, our dads, grandmas, grandpas, families, teachers, famous people, famous celebrities, athletes, all kinds of people for us to look up to. If there is somebody in your life that you do really look up to, why? Why do you look up to that person, and why do you really admire them? What are those really good traits that make them worth looking up to? And I really want you to think about that and what you could make in your life to work on some of these character traits that you already have that are like this person that you admire, or maybe that you are working on that you would like to develop a little bit more. As we get together for the rest of the week, I'd really like to know about people that you admire. I'd really like to know what kind of character traits you pride in yourself as well. So I can't wait to hear all about them. I hope you really think about some of those really good qualities in yourself and in those other people that are around you as well. I will talk to you all soon. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.